Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost?
While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit sceducationlottery.com.
United States, U.S. President Donald Trump says, senators who voted for the passage of his tax spending bill he tagged as one big beautiful bill, a people that truly love the North America country, made the statement via his Truth social media platform shortly after the bill narrowly scaled through at the Senate chamber, after two members of his Republican political party voted against the bill that later succeeded with 51 votes in favor and 49 votes against the bill, which the Senate plenary session was apparently tensed as the U.S. Vice President, J.D. Vance, was seen in the video footage made online by close watchers entering the Capitol Hill venue of the Senate meeting on Saturday night. The Senate Republicans on Saturday narrowly voted to advance the sprawling 1,000-page bill to enact President Trump's agenda, despite the opposition of two grand old party, GOP or Republican lawmakers. The two Republicans voted against the bill were Senator Rand Paul, who opposes a provision to raise the debt limit by $5 trillion, and Senator Thom Tillis, who says the legislation would cost his state $38.9 trillion in federal Medicaid funding. According to local media, Senator Ron Johnson changed his no vote to aye, and holdout Senators Mike Lee, Rick Scott and Cynthia Lummis also voted yes to advance the bill. President Trump, in a statement he issued around 12 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time on Sunday, said, "Tonight we saw a great victory in the Senate with the great, big, beautiful bill, but it wouldn't have happened without the fantastic work of Senator Rick Scott, Senator Mike Lee, Senator Ron Johnson, and Senator Cynthia Lummis. They, along with all of the other Republican patriots who voted for the bill, are people who truly love our country. As President of the USA, I am proud of them all, and look forward to working with them to grow our economy, reduce wasteful spending, secure our border, fight for our military, vets, ensure that our Medicaid system helps those who truly need it, protect our Second Amendment, and so much more. God bless America and make America great again." We have reported that the United States, U.S. billionaire and one of the major prominent persons that campaigned with his own resources for the return of President Donald Trump to the White House for a second tenure, Elon Musk, has again condemned the latest version of tax and spending bill presented by President Trump as released by the U.S. Senate, describing the president policy as utterly destructive that will destroy millions of jobs in the U.S. and caused a strategic harm to the country. This, Elon Musk stated on Saturday. Barely few weeks he settled feud with President Trump after he had openly rejected the bill and criticized the policy, which sparked serious concerns between both, who had continued for days to lash out on each other with words on social media. Elon Musk made the latest expression of strong disapproval against the tax spending policy on Saturday in a comment he made in reaction to an X social media tweet of Jesse D. Jenkins he reshared on his personal verified X social media handle. Jesse D. Jenkins had tweeted that the new Senate draft raises taxes on all wind and solar projects that haven't begun construction today unless they are placed service by end of 2027 and navigate complex, likely unworkable requirements to prove they don't use a drop of Chinese materials. After that, this bill adds a new tax on wind and solar projects that can't prove the same. Reacting, Elon Musk tweeted and said, "The latest Senate draft bill will destroy millions of jobs in America and cause immense strategic harm to our country. Utterly insane and destructive, it gives handouts to industries of the past while severely damaging industries of the future." It would be recalled that after the verbal altercations between Elon Musk and Donald Trump, the U.S. billionaire, Elon Musk says on X that he regrets some of the barbs he posted as he and President Trump traded insults on social media, saying, "They went too far." Hours after Musk posted about regretting his comments, the New York Post published a pre-taped interview with Trump in which he said he had no hard feelings toward Musk. Trump had described the spending legislation as the big beautiful bill, while Musk said Trump wouldn't have won the election without him and accused him of undermining the work of DOJ in cutting billions from federal budgets. The feud occurred less than a week after President Trump and Musk lavished praise on each other in the Oval Office. Trump had celebrated Musk's work as the head of the Department of Government Efficiency, DOJ, overseeing the slashing of billions of dollars in federal spending. Speaking at his send-off at the White House before the feud ensued, the US president called Musk one of the greatest business leaders and innovators the world has ever produced. Just want to say that Elon has worked tirelessly helping lead the most sweeping and consequential government reform program in generations, he added. In reply, Musk, who was presented with a golden key featuring the White House insignia, said he would continue to visit Trump as a friend and advisor. Looking around the room at Trump's new golden decorations, according to local media, the entrepreneur said, "The Oval Office finally has the majesty that it deserves, thanks to the president." The bill, which narrowly passed the House of Representatives last month but faces challenges in the Senate, includes large tax cuts and the raising of the national debt ceiling. Musk, who says the bill undermines all the savings made by DOJ, started to forcefully condemn it. The bill is massive, outrageous, pork-filled, and a disgusting abomination, Musk said. The Tesla CEO also lambasted House Republicans for voting for what he calls the big ugly bill, which he claims will increase the US deficit to $2.5 trillion, 2.19 trillion euros. Musk reposted some old Trump social media posts, including one in which the now US president said that no member of Congress should be eligible for re-election unless the country's budget was balanced. "I couldn't agree more," Musk wrote, in direct criticism of Trump's sweeping tax and spending bill. Trump said he was very disappointed by Musk before expressing doubts about whether the great relationship would continue. The dispute then became more personal, with Musk, who gave the Trump campaign hundreds of millions of dollars last year, saying that the US president would not be in the White House without him. "Without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would control the House and the Republicans would be 51 to 49 in the Senate," Musk wrote on X. "Such ingratitude," he concluded. "The easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies and contracts," Trump wrote on his Truth Social platform. "I was always surprised that Biden didn't do it," he added. Musk retaliated by claiming that Trump's name appears in the files of the pedophile and disgraced financier, Jeffrey Epstein, alleging that this was the real reason they have not been made public. The White House said on Thursday evening that Musk's Epstein claim was an unfortunate episode. The Trump administration has suggested the tech billionaire's criticism of the landmark bill stems from his disappointment that it does not contain policies favorable to him, something Musk has denied.
Osazuwakan Radio, bringing you the news in a more digital way.
Having a life scholarship and being able to afford to go to college made me feel inspired to go.
When I got a life scholarship, it was such a relief.
I knew that I wanted to have an impact. Having a life scholarship through the SC Education Lottery was huge. It gave me the opportunity to make that impact right here at home.
The South Carolina Education Lottery. A better you, a better us, a better South Carolina. Visit sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.